Hey ladies and gentlemen, it's Devlin again, and today I've got a match for you. It is Capture the Flag. My friend Real Lime Green and I were playing some Mosh Pit, and this is just one of the games we got with our crazy shenanigans and online adventures. And it turned out pretty good, so I thought I'd post it for you guys to have a look at. And I've got some stuff here that I want to talk about and I want to make sure I cover. I've actually got these little points penned down on a napkin so I don't get too far off track, which I tend to do sometimes. I don't know if you've noticed yet. So the first thing I want to talk about is making sure you're using the proper class for the game type that you're playing. So right now we're playing Capture the Flag, and obviously in a game type like this, there's going to be a lot of movement, there's going to be a lot of mobility. You're going to have to capture the flag, you might have to chase somebody down who's got your flag, you're going to have to run flags back to your base. You know, you're going to be moving around a lot, so at the very least, you're going to want to have Marathon on, which is what I've got right now. And a nice little bonus too would be lightweight if you've got that on a class. Sort of gives you an edge. I mean, if you're being chased, it can help you outrun somebody. If you're chasing somebody else, it can help you catch up to that person, whatever the case may be. So you want to make sure you're using a class that's going to benefit you the most for the type of game you're playing. Right now I've got the Mini Uzi with the holographic sight. I've got the Spaz with the grip on it. I love that gun. It's a good gun. I've got Marathon, as I said. I've got Stopping Power on, and Ninja Pro as well. Ninja Pro, God, that's like my favorite perk in this game. I don't know, maybe I'll make another commentary and talk about my favorite perks and why I like them. I'm not going to get too sidetracked because I've got my notes, so I'm going to stick to them. The next thing I want to talk about is making sure everybody has a role that they're going to sort of commit to. And this can be a little difficult in pub games because no one's going to really listen to you or coordinate too well, I find anyway. But if you've got a few people on defense watching your flag, and if you've got a few people on offense capping that flag and assaulting their side of the map, that's generally where you're going to find your most success. If it's unbalanced in either direction, if you've got your whole team rushing, they're just going to post up on defense and probably send one guy to sneak in and capture your flag every time. If you've got too much on defense, well, obviously you're not going to cap anything and you can't win. So I don't know, if you're too one way or the other, it's just your chances of winning are significantly reduced. And right here, what you're seeing going on, my buddy not Killer Inc. That's the first video. My butter. Jesus Christ, guys, what's wrong with me? My buddy, Real Lime Green, had the flag there, and I saw that he had it, so I did what the little green tab told me to do. I escorted him back to our base, ran behind him, was turning around, watching his six all the time, making sure he wasn't getting ambushed. And that's really important too. You gotta use teamwork. You've got to work together. Or any decent team is going to take you out, even if it's a pub match. If they have any teamwork, they're going to win because teamwork rules in these objective games. You know, that's what it's all about. So you got to make sure that people are watching you. See, that guy just saved my life. That guy just saved that flag cap by taking that knife for me. What a good dude. What a good dude. So personally, my preferred role and what I like to do is offense. I'm sure you can tell from the other videos I have up thus far. I like to play aggressively. I like to get all up in their business and stuff. So I'm an offensive kind of guy, but you gotta, like I said, you gotta make sure you have some defense as well. So if you're playing with friends, find a guy who likes to just kind of sit back and make sure you're all secure at your end, and you're probably gonna win more games than you're gonna lose as long as you play that way. Something else I wanted to mention also is there are certain kill streaks that go well with certain game types. Like UAV. Whenever I play Capture the Flag, I always make sure I have UAV on, and I do this for a couple reasons. If you've got a UAV up and you're going to capture their flag, you're going to grab it. All those little red dots are going to show you where they're posting up and defending. So that gives you an idea of the route you want to take to maybe avoid the gunfire. It can help you pick them off before you run in and it's too hot. And that's a good thing. And also when you're returning the flag, once you've already grabbed it, you're going to see where the enemies are advancing in and trying to cut you off. And that allows you to sort of find the path of least resistance, so to speak. So you're not getting ambushed and, you know, bullets plastered into your chest all the time. So making sure you've got some recon going on in these objective games is also pretty important. Well, I think anyway. You know, who knows? Maybe I'm an idiot. That guy knifes me so many times this game. Watch, you'll notice. He doesn't even have commando on, but he does some pretty crazy charges and knifes the shit out of me a few times. But anyway, As you can see, it looks like the video is almost done, but fear not, there's a part 2. The reason I did that is I just wanted to keep the whole thing under 10 minutes because I think that's the limit for YouTube, I'm pretty sure. So when this wraps up here and halftime comes, I'll have a link in the description where you can hit the next video up, or I'll just put an annotation up as well, so you guys can just do it either way. So be sure to watch the next part and see what happens.